cabbage. If you're wondering why I'm dressed like a nurse, it's because I am one. I really care more than anything about two things. That's health and education. And I am here to make sure you get as much of both of those as you can for as free as possible. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about some really exciting low-tech engineering that we have done to help out with the enclosure for the quail, for our ladies here. So there's two things I want to show you, but I want to show you in the order that we Imagineered them. So we'll just skip over the latch mechanism that I'm so artistically going to get past. I don't know, artistically, engineeringly going to get past to get into the quail. Here we go. All right. All right, so in here, this is the first thing I want to show you because I'm really super proud of it. What we have going on here is we have a water bottle for the quail, and they get their water here, and I wanted to raise it up off of the surface, the ground, so to speak, of their enclosure, because they're dumb as rocks. They're wonderful, I love them, they're my babies, but they're dumb as posts. And they will absolutely poop in their food and they will poop in their water if you let them. So the water here we have elevated up, and you can see what it's on top of. That is a very short mason jar. So we just can kind of get that out of there so we can see it's kind of dirty and yucky. That needs to be cleaned. But that's just real life right there. I'm telling you, that's real life. Sometimes it's dirty and messy. So that's a little shorty guy mason jar. And it happens to be just the right size that I can pop this water bottle on top of it. And it almost kind of like snaps into place. Like there's a little concave area in the base of the water bottle that just fits perfectly, so it's not going to fall over, except it still will fall over because they're going to knock it over because they're wonderful, wonderful little dumb ladies, and I love them. So what I did here is I used a couple of rubber bands. Now, can you see the rubber bands that are down here? What I did is I took these two rubber bands and I just folded one over the other and pulled it through to tie them together, see? And then I did the same thing on the rail here. So I'm actually gonna take this whole thing off so you can see what I'm trying to say, right? So I have these two tied together, which I just looped one through and pulled it through. So they're two tied together. And then I took this and I threaded it around. Can you see what I'm doing here? Threaded it around and just pulled it right straight through, like that. And then I put this over top of the water bottle, and that prevents it from falling over too easily. If you're really determined to knock it over, which these ladies sometimes are, they can, but it'll be a few weeks in between knockings overses when I've got it attached like that. Now upstairs, I don't have the same sort of setup because upstairs there's actually no fence on that side, so there's nothing to attach it to here. But that's okay because the upstairs one, I don't know why, but they don't seem to knock it over, so that's fine. So that's our one exciting engineering thing that I wanted to show today. See, the upstairs one, it's just fine. It's still elevated. It's still sitting up on top of a mason jar. And that's honestly, of course, it becomes a lot less stable and a lot easier to knock over once it's elevated like that. But we did feel that it was necessary to elevate it because of the whole pooping in the water thing. Yes. So the other thing I wanted to show off today, though, this is actually my husband's brainchild. We have an actual locking mechanism system that we have here. And what we've done, you can see these are cables that we bought off of Amazon for a few dollars. And they are attached to little carabiners. So what we have here, you can see this setup. And what we did, similar to the rubber band, just looped it around here, looped it through there, and now it hangs on to that knob, and now I can, if I got it right, now it reaches just right over here, and I can snap it closed. And what this does is this makes it so that if a wonderful, energetic puppy who loves the ladies very much and wants to play with them, if he gets over here and he whaps at this mechanism enough, see it turns, if he whaps at it enough and he can just work it down and down and down and down and down, and eventually it gets perpendicular to the ground there, and then it's possible to open these doors, but not anymore because now they have this clever lock that my husband engineered for them. So that's our good system that prevents the ladies from escaping. We love Paw Hut. Paw Hut has been very good to us. We got this coop for the ladies. This is 4.5 square feet upstairs, 4.5 square feet downstairs of space, which is, you know, we're trying to do about 1 square foot of space per bird. Right now we have 2 ladies upstairs and 5 downstairs. So our upstairs ladies have a little too much space, and our downstairs ladies are pretty good. I like to say that because of the ramp, they've got more than 4.5 square feet down there because they've also got a ramp they can stand on. But Paw Hut has been great. This was intended to be a rabbit hutch that we use for them. But we also actually got our puppy's house from Paw Hut, so they matchy poo. Oh, that's so nice. I like the aesthetics. Some high quality crap right there. Thank you, Paw Hut. Now that poor doggy, he's inside with our eldest, and he really would rather come outside and play. Do you guys want to see him come outside and play? Wish she could get Bonzo. Bonzo, please come out now. You want to go see him? Oh, what a good boy. Oh, what a good boy. Oh, what a good boy. See, I didn't do anything to them. I didn't do anything to the ladies. We were just talking. I didn't hurt them. See, everything's fine now. That's good. That's good. Thank you, Bonzo. Actually, while I have this unlocked, I think that somebody left me a gift. Did you guys leave me a gift? You kind ladies, did you leave me some? What's going on back there? What's this? Oh, here's nice and warm. That's nice and warm and fresh. What did we get? Oh, hello, 2 special prizes. So you can actually see here how teeny tiny these little guys are. They say to allow probably about 2 to 3 quail eggs to equal a chicken egg for recipes. I always go with 3. They're so little. Look how little they are. Oh my gosh, they're so sweet. They look like Easter eggs. They're so fancy. Thanks, guys. I love you. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. You're very good. Thank you.